So just wanting to go over some of the key details on the Kwaiback Mark III fixed blade. So obviously our super cool molded sheath that we make in-house, including mixing up all the chemicals and the plastics for our use in their specified application. So materials application science is big, pretty cool stuff. So some of the features that you'll see, some changes from the previous models. Sorry, this one's a little bit used up, so it's got some scratches, but I wanted to show off the handles and the blade shape and design. So immediately you'll notice some differences from the original Kwaiback fixed blade. I rounded over a little bit more of the rear of the handle just to aid in comfort. And when you push the blade into your palm, if you want to palm drive this, it's going to be a lot more comfortable. Still has that clipped rear portion. I just actually removed about 1/4 of an inch of the rear of the handle. One of the hidden features that you'll notice here is this raised step. This is akin to like a puño on like a Kali style blade. Basically it's just a raised portion. You can just slightly see the raised portion there that aids in pulling the knife quickly from the sheath in your pocket or on your belt. Just something to grab onto as you draw it. So when you draw the blade, it gives you something to purchase instead of a smooth handle like we used to have. Next feature that you'll see there is going to be, I reduced the size of the guard on the lower portion just so that it was a little bit better for cutting tasks, and then added a 3-dimensional guard all the way around on the enclosed handle. The handle is fully enclosed and is actually slightly thinner than the previous models. Stainless hardware. And then moving on to the blade, brought the plunge back a little bit, and then went with a thinner bevel, main bevel, and then the tip is a little bit thicker so that you don't have to worry about breaking it. And it's 5/32 thickness on the blade. So this is similar in thickness to the slimline Kwaiback fixed blade. I added a little bit of grip and texture on there. I just actually kind of like the look of adding this notch there. And then smooth transition into the plunge, into the ricasso area, and then the finger choil was reduced slightly just so that it was a little slimmer and a little more friendly. Sheath, it's got its built-in tension with the silicone washer inside there, and then Discreet Carry Concepts clips, because they make the best steel clips. You could swap out with most of the Discreet Carry Concept clips that are out there. The width is just what we got going here, and then the 2 slots, basically you have 1 slot that is just a stopper, and then you can just peel it up and over this and slide this clip out of here. You can pull this screw and adjust the height 1/2 inch, and then this is 1 3/4 inch height for belt so that it can cant on your belt. If you wanted to go to 1.5 inch width, you could also do that through Discreet Carry Concepts. So that's the sheath, and that's the blade. Blade on this is 20 CV. As I said, secondary, it's got a multi-grind, so you have a thinner main bevel for cutting tasks, and then a thicker tip so that you don't have to worry about breaking it. And that is that. Hope you guys enjoy. Sorry guys if you missed out on the first run. First run sold out in a few minutes, and we are working on doing a pre-order list for the second run. So shoot me an email or message me, comment wherever, and I will send you over the details on the second run. We're actually working on that right now. But if you want to get on it, you better get on quick, because first run went within like 10-15 minutes, I believe, getting everything out. So we want to do a little bit bigger batch so we can meet demand, but check it out on jakehobackknives.com. You can see the information on the knife and all the details on it, and then you can just message me on jakehobackknives.com, or you can DM me on Instagram, message on YouTube. You can send me an email at jakehobackknives@outlook.com, and we will get you squared away if you want to get in on this.